Welcome in, humans. Welcome in. Yeah, let's sit down. Spoilers, there's cussing. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this one. Episode 7, to me, kind of feels like a hit and miss. I'm not super excited with it. I'm gonna be honest. I had to sit down and sleep on it to be sure if my thought process was right. Although there's some cool things. What don't I like about it? I guess I hyped myself up finally a bit too much on this episode. I was expecting some extra funny, get into the serious stuff, which they do, but the way this whole episode ends kind of just leaves me wanting more. And we have one episode left, and I don't know if they're gonna hit that expectation for me. Like, do we find out about Abel and Cain? Do we find out about Kingler's background? Do we find out what happened to Jax? Zubul and Gangle being a thing. That's Pomni, everybody figuring out what they are. The people who were before them who are abstracted. Does the AI Kane have break? Like, it kind of gives you so many questions, and I don't like that. Like, yeah, I know that's kind of been the MO of you watching Digital Circus. We have our fun, we have our oh my god. But the fact that we got basically this is Jack's episode, right? And to see the beach episode happen, it's cool, it's hunky dory, fun. I actually like seeing Sir Palo and Charlie kind of pop in and do their fun. Come on, they're not never gonna give me a laugh. But seeing this little extra character of Abel, the wood guy, kind of give us a fuck you. And by the way, apparently this destroyed a bunch of fan theories, like all of them. I laughed a little bit, but I don't care for fan theories. I just like seeing what people can think of, and that's it. So I'm not personally invested. So I'm that robot in the background eating popcorn where everybody's just burning stuff down like SpongeBob's head. Yeah, that's me. I did still enjoy the episode. I like how we got more from Jax, seeing that this dude is possibly questionable of maybe he murdered somebody, or maybe he was in a hit and run, he was a drunk driver. I don't know, because he's not a fan of alcohol, as we can tell. The flashbacks that show us that they were the last thing they remembered is driving and going through this road. Seeing Zubul and Gango be a thing, kind of expected it. Let's just be honest about that. Omni trying to do the whole Pomni thing and kind of see the middle ground of, can we bring in Kingler? I did like that. I know some people might hate that Pomni was stalling, but it really felt like she was trying to wait for Kingler to get some clarity, because we all know Kingler at dark kind of gets his memory back. That's why he stays huddled up. And then we get the questions. What is abstracting? Jax is over here freaking out, kind of going insane, accepting this shadow. And it's a mind trip fuck, like lucid dreaming almost. Kind of like if you took DMT, we get this whole what do you call it? Fibonacci, I think, where it's like infinite going and everything, or fractals. I don't know this. I'm not big brain on this, okay? But it's that whole thing of infinite repeatings, and we see Ribbit, we see Kaufmo, and he had friends. You know, he was best times with them, and now he misses them. You know, Jax is just a broken boy. You know, kind of like the stereotypical trope these days. Misunderstood. Seeing his mind trip and he was in the process of actually abstracting surprised me. Like, holy shit. Like, he wakes up and his eyes were all tripping out. So he was having a trip. So what does that mean? Is it tied to hyper emotions? Is it tied to unstability of the person's mind? Is it all both of that? I don't know. Just more questions. And then we see Abel and Kane's plan of fucking these guys and telling them, haha, by the way, Pomni's doors? That was all me. I just forgot about it, and you know what? It was gonna be part of the plan. Oh, and the whole Chinese room? Oh, that's a real thing, by the way. The Chinese room is a program that is kind of like the master room in computers, but don't worry about that. But yeah, don't worry, dude. The funny thing is, I saw this quick point out on Twitter. Kane drew a bee when he was reading to Zubul in the therapy room. And if you look at the plans, there's a bee drawing in the plans. So it's one of the few times that the show straight up told you this is all a lie. So if you guys caught that, let me know down below, because I didn't. But apparently there's a doodle on the left side of the map when they're showing the little detail of the plan. And then you question more. So if Abel was an AI, Cain had all this big brain control. He knew that this was going to be played through and let himself get tricked by Jax. Probably did it. Maybe that was all intentional. So that was a lie on a lie. He lies for everything. And then we find out that he can also influence people's minds, block said minds, alter thoughts that they've had. He is the ultimate lying piece of shit. He's the ultimate torturing device that his only point of existence is to keep these people going. It's literally the AM thing. It really is, except it's just kind of fucked. And then you gotta go sit down and question, does that mean did Jax panic and choose the red button because of his own choice? Or was it Cain influencing him at this point? And is he the way he is because of Cain or his actual inner thoughts and past experience? Even though Goosework has kind of told us Jax is one of the people that does deserve to be in there, we still don't have everything yet. Again, just raises more questions. Although I will say I do like the whole fractal scene, and it was beautiful. Like that was trippy. That's something that you could probably loop and put like your screensaver for your PC. That's neat. I don't like how I'm just more confused. By the way, even when they were telling Kingler the plan, he didn't know who Abel was. And he goes, oh, that's not right. Like, how is that possible?
You startled me.
So, we may have discovered something you'll want to hear about.
We found a way to leave the circus. We're currently preparing everything, but we need to keep it quiet so Cain doesn't stop us.
Yeah, what she said.
Huh? Leave the circus? How would you... No, that doesn't make sense.
We met up with Abel. He says he was one of the original programmers, and he knows how to shut off the game and free us.
Who?
$5, Kingler is Abel. He's just got a little bit of a memory donk, I bet you. And then we find out Kingler was actually part of the team. There's a doodle on the side in the paperwork that shows Kingler's name, part of other people, and his is still there. So that means the other people extracted, that's probably the original team that's gone. So yeah, it's just this episode, visually beautiful. Probably the best visual episode in a hot minute. Audio, same thing. Amazing, super clean, crisp music as well. They hit it on the head. It's perfect. It's really well done. The characters and everything that we just learned through, although cool, just makes me go, what the fuck? Like, how do you end this show here? Like, how do you end this digital circus? Like, it's crazy. Because I think it's my fault, because I kind of hyped up that we were going to have some craziness, because I did check out the AM book, and I checked that out to see what the whole hubbub is about, like the whole I'm a scream but I have no mouth, if I'm correct. And I was expecting some craziness to happen, but not this kind of like mindfuck crazy, telling us about the first abstraction, being Scratch, and Cain explaining himself. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. People are going to have a field day with this episode, but my thoughts are very scrambled. I will say, Abel being the twist villain in the end of this, I gotta give King some props, because I was not expecting that. In my first watch, kind of, okay, this is interesting. This might be a real thing, and it's kind of believable. In hindsight, it's like, oh, that probably doesn't fly through, because, Cain is all-seeing AI, but it is what it is. It was interesting. Again, twist villain. I will admit, you got me. You got me in the first watch. So, twist villain moment. Better than Disney, I'll tell you that. Ha cha cha. Abel was there, setting it all up with Cain as the beginning of this series. And we have seen him in different episodes randomly pop up. So, touche. Good job on that one. I gave this a solid, I would say a solid B, because it's my fault for expecting a different situation. What they gave us was, yes, fan theories, burn them all. Burn you guys. You be gone. Like, Thanos snap all those theories. And Cain, Cain just became public enemy #1, because now he's not likable. This is an advanced AI working for the preservation of itself and its work. Without them, it can't work. Without them, he's obsolete and he will probably be turned off. Yeah, it's kind of jacked up. I mean, who's to know if even that was true? Like, what if this isn't true at all? Like, yeah, it just fucks it all up. I don't know. Or maybe I'm too small brain for this. Let me know what you guys think down below and what's going to be happening next. What did you didn't like? Damn, that was kind of fucked. I'm out of here. Take care, humans. I'll see you for the next sit down. Take care.